final question here now with Mary Jo McGraw. And
good afternoon. I'm Mary Jo McGraw. I'm past president of the Menominee Falls Rotary Club. All we hear on TV from your opponents' ads are what we should not like about you. As an elected official, tell me 2 or 3 things I should like most about you or your policies.
Thank you. That's a nice question. As I said before, I am not a politician. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. And I ran for office in 2008 because truly I did not think that there was attention in Madison to things that really did matter to people. That there was a lot of special interest issues going on and a lot of things that needed to be addressed, and that's why I ran. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I have 3 children who all thrived in a public school system. We have taken such, me as a person, has taken such advantage of the wonderful things that Wisconsin has that I really thought I can't just sit back and complain. If I think that I can do something better, I need to go and do it. So that's what I did do. I have a history of working with people to try to make things better. It's what I did before I was in office, in training law enforcement officers, bringing them together with healthcare providers. And actually I thought, gee, if I can bring healthcare providers and law enforcement officers together, 2 somewhat different groups, maybe I can go to Madison and get Democrats and Republicans to work together. Well, we know how well that worked, but I did work across the aisle because I think that we grow when we can find common ground and common solutions. We should have the same goals if we can agree on the same facts. I think we struggle with that. But I'm not even sure right now that we all have the same goals. That we have to do things that grow the middle class. The middle class is key to our state. We have to make sure that we don't leave people behind while we're trying to grow the state. The way you grow the state is you bring everyone together. And we have to do that. We have to make sure that we don't neglect our seniors, that we don't neglect people who through no fault of their own are really struggling right now.
Sandy has admitted it's not about collective bargaining because she knows that's not a winning issue. She knows what we did is working. She knows that she wants to flip 3 seats in the Senate so that we can stop all the reforms that are working to grow the economy, jobs, and secure our Wisconsin families for a better future.
Now you'll get 2 minutes to answer the question.
In contrast, I have worked, as I said, and I got elected to do what I'm doing. I said I would work my hardest for the betterment of our state. I would do whatever it took to balance a budget and grow the economy, make the tough decisions, and I did. I led the effort to say we had a $3.6 billion deficit. We promised we would not put it on the back of taxpayers. We did not raise taxes. We made very, very difficult choices. Yeah, I'd like to spend a lot more money too on good programs, in education, on family care. Yes, I would love to do that, but you know, when you don't have it, you shouldn't spend it. And that's what people told me in this last election. Live within your means, get security and certainty for our state so we can have a future here and we can grow the economy. And I did that. And you know, I'm really gonna just pump a little bit here. I was elected in 2008 to do the job I'm doing, and I'm being recalled because I led the fight to do what you told us to do in 2010, which was to get control of the spending, debt, and deficit, to make the tough choices. Don't kick the can down the road. Don't use the credit card. Don't put it off to the future. Don't worry about your re-election. Worry about the future of the state. Do what is best. And I did it, and for that I'm being recalled. And the reason you're seeing so much $10 million of outside union money is because I had the audacity to stand up for you, the Wisconsin families, and say, you know what, the elections count, and I'm going to uphold the decisions that were made in that election. I'm going to do what you told me to do. I'm going to make the tough decisions regardless of my political future. And I hope that when I get up on the ballot on the 9th, you're going to go fight for me because you know I've been a fighter for you.
Senator Darling did increase taxes. She did increase them on working families and on seniors with the homestead and earned income tax credit. And as many times as you want to say you haven't increased taxes, you have increased taxes. You've increased spending by $1 billion. I was listening to seniors who are so concerned that you've cut public transportation and they're not sure how they're going to be able to get around. You stopped looking out for people, and in a lot of issues you stopped doing your homework. You introduced an amendment into the wee hours that would pay fired police officers. That's not what the people in the state of Wisconsin want. wanted. It's not what the people in the Senate district wanted. It's what some special interests wanted. You weaken child labor laws. That's not something that the people in the state of Wisconsin asked for. That was something special interests asked for. You've introduced bounty hunters, not something that the people in the state of Wisconsin asked for, something that special interests asked for. This election is about representing the people in the state of Wisconsin in the 8th Senate District and continuing to listen to them whether they agree with you or not.